We can tell us about Sundqvist and his status.
Yeah, he's got a lower body injuries. He's going to be week to week, so he won't be playing, obviously, against Minnesota or on our road trip. I don't think it's serious, but it's week to week.
So you're just going to roll with 22?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything moving forward here with Lucic, and you made a decision there?
Yeah, he got banged up the last couple of games, really. So his PTO is obviously over. What we're going to do is rehab him here, get him back up to health-wise to 100%, and then likely reconnect on a PTO, with an in-season PTO, to get him up and running and see where he's at then.
What have you thought about him in camp?
Well, it's been hard for him. He hasn't played in so long, and then he gets hurt, and his style of play is more presented to NHL games. He didn't play against the caliber of competition was good, but he wasn't looking to impose his will on a junior kid. So I think he showed that areas that he can improve our team. He's got a massive reputation, and that's an important part of our game when you see what's going on in preseason. So we want to continue down the path with him.
So trending towards a contract, or is that yet to be determined, I guess?
Yet to be determined. Yeah. He has to knock out somebody that is healthy on our roster, and we're not there yet.
What's he dealing with right now?
Lower body. Yeah.
As far as the 10-day PTO, is that something that you would discuss with him in the summer as a possibility? Or?
No. It was, obviously, we were hoping to have the answer by now, but when he got hurt early in camp, and it was early, he was fighting through it, and my belief was you got to get healthy to give yourself the best chance. And an old pro, he kept fighting through it, and then to the point where he couldn't any longer. So I talked to him about just taking a deep breath, understanding that there's light at the end of the tunnel with another in-season PTO that we can talk about, but get yourself healthy first.
Doug, compared to what you thought about the team going into camp, just what are your thoughts after watching these 3 weeks heading into the season?
Yeah, I think there's some excitement. I think that we're a balanced group. It was a hard preseason just because we never really played our team against another team of the same caliber. So I didn't gain a lot, quite honestly, from the games this year. I liked our practices, but that doesn't transfer always to the games. So I thought Jim ran a competitive camp, a hard camp, but I personally didn't learn a lot from the games that you sometimes normally learn. In hindsight, it was on me. I should have done a better job of understanding what Dallas was bringing that Tuesday, and that would have been the time to dress our lineup. They had a hell of a team that night.
How different is the Luchi situation just with the CBA changes and the fact that you're able to have him on a 10-dayer now?
You could have PTOs before, so nothing's really changed. We just got to get him up and running.
Doug, were you surprised to lose Colton Ellis on waivers, or was that something you had maybe anticipated?
I'd say somewhat surprised, only because he doesn't have that NHL resume. So when he gets put into that first contest for the Sabres, it's his first contest. Sometimes when you're dealing with injuries, you're looking for stability of someone that's got a proven track record that the players can see. But he had a great year last year. He's progressed very well. When I called him yesterday, I said I'm really happy for you and really disappointed for the organization because you've done everything you could do to put yourself in a great spot. He was clearly our number 3 going into the year. Now he has the opportunity to take whatever Buffalo gives him and carve out an NHL career quickly. He wasn't going to get that here, obviously, with Hofer and Bennington.
How does that impact the organization in terms of Springfield?
Right now, we'll go with Z and Cranley. It's a great business. The agents are always looking out for the St. Louis Blues. My phone is ringing off the hook on potential guys to help us. So it's great to see everyone cares about us.
You had spoken about a guy like Mayu. It's his job to lose. What did you feel about his progression here throughout camp?
He's certainly an NHL caliber talent. We quickly realized even in talking to the guys about the summer skates in August, September when he got here, they saw NHL caliber player, shot-wise, skating-wise. I think he's fit in very well. I think there's going to be a growth pattern there for him, but he's been told to get a place. He and Snuggie have been told to get a place, not shockingly. But we're expecting them to help contribute in our group that plays every night.
Monty had mentioned that nobody really grabbed that third line right wing spot. Are you concerned about it at all?
It's still open for competition, so I'm not sure concerned is the right word. Again, our camp went like that, though, a little bit, in the games that we played. When you address that line, that sometimes you view it as a third line, but it's the first line against the competition you're playing, or the first line against the players that we sent along. We didn't send a group there where it was that defined, so it's still open competition, and what the Sundqvist injury might move Bukestad to center, down a rung, and so it's back open. He could have started the season there. So again, it's a moving parts now for the coach, but Sonny's injury is certainly going to open an opportunity for someone. He was in our opening day lineup.
Is it just a tough break for him given his injury history and that he finally was healthy coming into this year?
Yeah, it was. I felt so bad for them. We had a little family event on Sunday, and his wife was here about 5 feet from him when he went flying into the boards, and last drill of training camp. I felt bad for him, but he's such an upbeat guy, and again, this isn't something that we're concerned about. Like week to week is more like a week. But so yeah, I feel bad for him because he continually puts in the work in, and one day his luck is going to turn the other way.
Which of the young guys, Dvorsky, Stenberg, showed you something that if you need to call somebody up, it would be them?
I would say they all showed different areas of maturity in their game. I think Kaskamaki and Stenberg, because of their role as support players, it's easier to see that than it is a lead horse. You know what I mean? Like Dvorsky's he's a top 10 pick. He's going to drive a line. I think Stenberg, Kaskamaki are going to support a line, and they played very well with other players of the top end caliber players that can push the game along, that can put the puck in the right areas, that can do the things that make that job easier. So I thought they all had very good training camps. I think it's all beneficial for them to start in Springfield, but they, in our opinion, they proved why they were selected where they were.